Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Tuesday. Okay, guys, so welcome back to Up and Adam Channel 2. This week we are going to be playing the video version of my conversation covering the premiere of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City with Monica Garcia. I believe we're putting that up on Friday. So funny. Right before I came on, I was just like, my this eye is itching so bad, and I started coughing, and my contact popped out. And I was gonna ask you guys, which sometimes Jason's like, don't ask people, just like do your own thing, research it, Google it. I'm like, do I do LASIK? Do I just keep putting contacts in? Because the LASIK scares the shit out of me. Because what if they fuck up with the laser in my eye and then all of a sudden I don't have an eye? You know? And they say an eye is a sympathy organ. So if one fails, then the other one fails. I don't want to be blind. I love you guys. I want to see everybody. It's just a lot. Anyways, we're back to talk about Tom Girardi and Randall Emmett. So before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and let's jump right in. All right, guys, we're going to start right here with the Tom Girardi of it all because apparently, according to the LA Times, Tom Girardi's underlings warned of likely criminal charges. Federal agent testifies. Okay. Federal prosecutors have warned at least 4 lawyers who worked for years alongside the now disgraced former attorney Tom Girardi at his Los Angeles law firm that they too could face criminal charges as part of an ongoing investigation. It just makes me think about Erika Girardi. Like, can she face criminal charges? I don't know. The revelation came this week in the trial of Girardi, who is defending against 4 counts of wire fraud and is accused of perpetuating a decade-long scheme, or perpetrating, I'm sorry. See, my contact is up to swindle his clients out of more than 15 million in settlement funds. Now, the testimony marked the first public confirmation that prosecutors in LA have an active investigation of additional lawyers at Girardi's once legendary, now, well, defunct law firm on Wilshire Boulevard. Further, in designating the men as targets, prosecutors have determined there is substantial evidence that each is involved in committing a crime according to the Department of Justice policy. Legal experts said the issuance of target letters signifies the breadth of the criminal inquiry into Girardi case and elevates the likelihood of another wave of charges against those allegedly involved. A target letter is a big deal. The prosecutor is telling a person or their lawyer that he thinks the individual committed a crime, he thinks he can prove they committed a crime, and is considering charging them with a crime, said Julien Andre, a former federal prosecutor who handled fraud cases in the U.S. Attorney's Office, including that of ex-attorney Michael Avenatti, and is now a partner of McDermott and Will and Emery. Lyra, Girardi's son-in-law, has been indicted separately in Chicago. He, Girardi, and the law firm's former chief financial officer Chris Kamen are accused of misappropriating $3 million from settlements belonging to widows and orphans of a Boeing 737 MAX crash in Indonesia. Although Girardi is the sole defendant now on trial, the names of the other lawyers, Ames, Lyra, Finerty, and Griffin, have come up repeatedly in testimony and other evidence in recent days. Erika Saldana, whose toddler was severely injured in a car crash caused by a drunk driver in 2015, testified that she worked closely with Ames to sue the manufacturer of the car seat and the driver who caused the collision. Girardi got involved at the end when in 2019 the firm secured a $17.5 million settlement. Although Girardi's firm was to transmit her settlement within 60 days, she waited and waited for the full amount. In February of 2020, Amos told her via email that it was in Girardi's hands because he was the owner of the firm. Saldana emailed Amos again 2 months later, explaining that she had lost so many opportunities to buy a house because they hadn't received the full amount of the money. And he replied, as head of the firm, Tom has sole control of the settlement funds. He is the one who distributes and signs off on the checks. Former Girardi Keith's attorney Alexa Galloway testified that she repeatedly asked her supervising attorney, Griffin, about unpaid money owed to Judy Selberg, whose husband died in a 2018 boating accident. Galloway testified that she went to the firm's partners every day asking if the settlement had been paid. Griffin informed her that he'd talked to Girardi, and Galloway also emailed Amos in October of 2020 telling him that she'd sent Girardi weekly memos about the case. Amos told her, keep sending emails, adding maybe print the memo and talk to him today. Galloway said her efforts to alert partners and senior lawyers at the firm like Amos Griffin and Girardi's brother, Jack Girardi, left her frustrated and disappointed. As partners, I trusted all of them. That's what Galloway testified. I also trusted Tom. Yeah, well, I don't even want to make a joke about this and be like, well, that didn't work out because obviously it didn't. But Tom Girardi, if in fact his firm did this, you guys all deserve to sit in a prison cell. All of you. You deserve to go to jail. If you stole millions of dollars from victims, if in fact that's true and that can be proven, you deserve to go to jail. If Erika Girardi knew that millions of dollars were being stolen to provide for her lifestyle, she should go to jail. They should all go to prison. Don't care. Not taking that back. I'm saying if in fact in the court of law that they can prove that this shit was in fact done, all of you go to prison. Everyone go to prison and sit there, because the people who are claiming that they were robbed of their settlements, they lost children, they lost uh, a way of living, not just monetary, but like Joseph Rui Gomez, who was burned 90% of his body. His girlfriend died. Like people who died in the plane crash, those families who were trying to take the money and use it to make up for the money that they didn't have to bury their family members, to pay for the kids of the family members that they took in. Like if you took money out of their pockets to fund your stupid ass selfish lifestyle in Beverly Hills so you could be expensive to be me, then shut up. You deserve to go to prison. Doesn't make sense. I don't think that there would be any sympathy. I don't have any sympathy for you. And I think that you should just. And honestly, I am curious to see how this plays out. I think my number one question, and the number one question that many of us have, would be the Erika Jane of it all. Tom Girardi, and no question, like there's not a question in our mind. He's either going to die in court, and I hate to say this, but he's older. He's either going to die in court from this, he's going to die in prison, or he's going to, they're going to let him stay inside of his facility that he's living in now, which would be a huge break for him, considering he didn't allegedly claim, based off of what the victims are claiming, didn't give them that. They're not sitting in a place that's all like bougie where you get somebody who like washes your ass and like gives you 27 options for meals. Do you want steak tonight or do you want seafood, Mr. Girardi? Oh, are you ready for your sponge bath? Oh, what do you want me to put on? HBO Max, or do you want to watch Netflix? No. So I want to hear what you guys think. Guys, pop off in the comment section. If you guys are not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And if you guys, well, didn't know, then get up to speed, because the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City season 5 is coming out this week. Yeah. Love you guys. See you next time. Bye.